Hey, I'm sure you have a lot of projects, a lot of dreams for yourself, and you know that it's difficult. It feels like sometimes you don't really know how to reach that. You feel there's always something missing. You need first to reach this thing in order to maybe to deserve, because you feel you don't deserve the best things you have in mind. And it's an never ending process, because there's always something missing, and I would like to come back on that and think a little bit about that. What is really missing? You know that there's always something missing. You always feel that maybe you don't deserve it. Maybe you're not still, it's not the right time, it's not the right conditions, or you're still missing something in your life, and it's never ending. Now I would like to make you think of something. Try to imagine very precisely what would give what you want. Maybe the job you dream, maybe the best partner ever you could find, maybe whatever. And imagine you're living that very precisely. What's happening? How do you feel? How people are reacting around you? What are your conditions? And how do you feel? How do you live? How happy you are? Just imagine that. Imagine that as precisely as possible. And you're going to realize that you're entering a new area. A new area that you've never really entered. You've never authorized yourself to imagine that precisely, that close to your dream, how that could be. And most of the time it's very difficult to imagine that precisely, to imagine how we feel, what's happening precisely, to imagine the best situations ever. And realize that we are stuck in here, in our mind. We're just stuck there because we can't even imagine that. We can't even authorize ourselves to imagine such a beautiful condition. We feel we don't deserve it. We feel, no, I can't, no, it's not possible. Just to imagine that. It's just out of our possibilities in our mind. Our mind don't even conceive of the final result. We talk about it. We say we would like to, but we are not even able to imagine the final result, how we feel, what it gives really to live that, to experience that, okay? And really, the thing that is missing is, the authorization to live that, to perceive that, to imagine that, to put ourselves in condition. And sometimes maybe you can even realize that you're close to, or sometimes you are living what you feel as, what you perceive as something very, very good for you, and you feel like stuck, like you're not in the right place, or you don't deserve it now. You were not ready, you were not prepared to live that. It's like it's awkward. I feel uncomfortable with my dream situation, whatever it can be. Have you ever felt that? And it's still there, that it's stuck, that there is something missing. Okay, so if you can just realize that, you can now focus on authorizing yourself in your mind and realizing that you need to be able to imagine that, to perceive that as precisely as possible, to experience that in your mind first, and then things can happen. You need to unlock that in your mind. If you want more on that, I have created a training to decondition yourself, and in a way recondition yourself to what is really necessary to unlock all that you can do on your potential. We have an almost unlimited potential, but it's all happening there. If you want more on that, just click on the link below, or go on my website. It's training.soundscrazy.net. You'll see the training. I go much more in detail in all that, and I have a process, very precise process to follow to uncondition yourself and to really experience what you want in your life. Okay? Anyway, have a great life, and I talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.